The human race had made great strides from the humble beginnings of Stone Age to an increasingly complex digital age. The scientific community continued to make new breakthroughs, making the humankind healthier and safer than ever before. From vaccines to organ transplantation, our ongoing discoveries and inventions continue to make our lives better. Hello, I'm Dipti Dama. I would like to welcome you to November Research Group family. In next few moments, you'll get to know about November Research Group. To begin our journey, let's get to know about exactly what we do. By definition, pharmacovigilance is a science relating to collection, detection, assessment, monitoring and preventing any adverse events caused by medical drugs and devices. The dynamics of pharmacovigilance is primarily governed by two key entities. One of them is the manufacturer side, who actually creates and develops the drugs and devices. The other one is the governing body, who ensures that these drugs and devices are safe for the people. Drug manufacturers do invest a lot of resources to be compliant with the rules laid out by regulatory authorities like FDA. You must be wondering what our teams are and how exactly we work here. Let's take a look inside November Research Group. You ready? We should know how it all started. There were some needs and requirements from drug manufacturers, which drove us to form a company. We started our journey in 2003.
So the company was formed because there was a need for pharmacovigilance technology consulting based on Oracle's acquisition of Oracle Airs. There were companies that needed to learn how to use and install and implement and upgrade their Oracle Airs environments. So Oracle was unable to service all of the clients at the time, so there was a need for third-party vendors to come in and do services in that area.
We strive to serve our clients in best possible way. This is not just because of revenues, but because of the type of business we are in. We have critical duty to fulfill requirements of clients so that they can take action on time. We have established Center of Excellence in India to serve our clients 24/7.
We started Noida Center of Excellence, NCOE, 2011, and the first project which we got was at Merck, and we did a partnership with Accenture Services.
We didn't stop there. To become a global service provider, we are exploring Japanese market.
So 2012, we responded the RFP for the web report proposal to the two largest Japanese pharmaceuticals. But at the same time, so we found that it would be almost impossible to sell our product from outside of country to Japan.
And that made November Research Group presence all over the world.
So back when we started, there were two of us. We were doing a lot of consulting services just by ourselves. We hired our first two real employees probably after our first year. We were doing 4 or 5 projects at a time, traveling like crazy, and just all doing a lot of consulting services and servicing clients.
It was a spiritual experience opening an office right from the scratch. The people whom I talked, or whom my team talked, I would say precisely, they trusted.
When we are there, so we saw the biggest 2-3 companies, Japanese company, they started the implementing Arga safety system. We kind of see the opportunity to get involved those projects. We have to have a consultant who, of course, be a bilingual, and then as well as the understanding deeply for their business process.
November Research Group provides all important services for pharmacovigilance needs. We have also developed several customer-focused software products.
The Pharmacovigilance Technology Services Organization includes about 40 people, which a group of project managers, technology analysts, business analysts, account managers, Our software product development organization is organized in a traditional software group, which includes about 20 people of product managers, software developers, testers, and some account managers and salespeople.
When we talk about services, it's further divided into the Argus Safety Service, the TrackWise, which is EQMS service, and the third is the service around Primo and our internal products.
These departments are led by experienced people in our organization.
The service organization is focused on implementing projects effectively, efficiently, and to meet the highest standards of our customers. We're primarily implementing projects for Argus, including Argus implementations, the upgrades, as well as their data migrations. We also offer other services around our internal tools such as web reports and Primo.
The sales team is organized in a non-traditional way. We don't really have a VP of sales or people that are knocking on people's doors selling our wares. What we do have is we have everybody in the company who really participates in sales.
Our organization is a global one. We have development and quality assurance teams in Noida, India, and then we also have US-based resources. We also have a network of contract resources that we use for some of our development tasks.
The QA team is part of the product development group. We are an independent group. We don't have any crossover tasks. We have a team lead who works in our India office who's responsible for managing the day-to-day tasks of the India QA engineers. We have a QA manager in the United States who is responsible for the day-to-day tasks of the US employees. We're also responsible for the user documentation.
Most of our team members are certified in one or more technologies. Clients specifically ask for our team members for their projects because they know their products or services will be done with quality.
Our strength lies in the strength of our team. Team strength lies in their technical and domain knowledge. We have the best and most awesome team in the niche domain of Argus safety. Team is Argus and TrackWise certified.
ParXL was doing an Argus upgrade to 704. It's a project that they had decided to take on and do by themselves. They contacted November Research Group solely for a single resource to lead this effort. This person has completed this project and met all clients' expectations and even exceeded them. The NRG resource did such an outstanding job that ParXL has already contacted us and asked for this resource to help lead their Argus J implementation. This is just an example how a single person on a small project doing it correctly and effectively can lead to larger opportunities for us.
Our teams work closely. We have everything needed for global collaboration between our teams.
All the things cannot be managed locally. So for that we need to overlap. So we have conference call facilities, and we also have the people traveling to US and US team coming to India.
The good thing about working in an offshore model is that you don't work in bulk. We bring a lot of expertise around Argus, around TrackWise, around Primo and other development application from India, and from US we complement that with client-facing people in terms of project managers, leads, business leads, technology leads, and so on. Having a global delivery model, we allow our people from India, we allow our people from Noida Center of Excellence to travel to clients.
Let's take a deeper dive into products and services. We'll start with products and know more about them.
So November Research Group has two major products, Primo and Web Reports. Primo is actually a family of products. We have a version of Primo that is for regulatory use by regulatory authorities. We have a special version that is designed to optimize the intake for manufacturers. And we have a brand new product that is a mobile intake tool that's designed to be used by sales representatives when they're in the field visiting their physicians. Our Web Reports product is specifically designed to deliver data into the hands of the true business user. It's a non-technical ad hoc reporting environment that takes data from Argus and delivers it to the user's desktop and allowing them to generate PDF and Excel spreadsheets. We also have another product called E2B Viewer. E2B Viewer is actually available free online, and it allows business users to take the technical E2B file and view it in a human readable format.
The best thing about our products is they are focused on the customer requirements.
So in the case of Primo, what we found was that the initial intake process of adverse events or potentially reportable adverse events wasn't being managed very well by the commercial systems. So we wrote an application that was very specific to that business problem that would come in and add functionality that wasn't available there.
From the beginning, we tried to find the gaps in process and find a solution to close those gaps.
We looked at those gaps and said, can we fill them with software? Is this commercially viable? Would another customer buy this? And if the answer to that was yes, this has commercial value, maybe somebody else wants it, we negotiate with the client that we're working with to say, you have this need, we have this desire, let's work out a deal where we work together to bring a product to market. So our product development is always needs-based.
We have our own plus points, which make our products better than the others.
When we approach product development, we're looking at a very specific business problem, and we can focus on adding a lot of functionality to that small business problem and really make it better. The other differentiator we have is that we're developing these products using very modern technology. So by focusing on a specific business problem and by applying modern technology, we can really produce highly responsive, very accessible tools that make our customers' lives a lot easier.
As Miho told, the Japanese market is completely different than the rest of the world. As a result, we had to take care of their culture and business processes.
Japanese actually salesperson of the pharmaceutical, they call the medical representative. So we call other ways MR. So those guys actually have to legally respond. They have a responsible to take like adverse event information from a medical institution. So we thought like we should make some module and tool, the communication tool between MRs and the PB teams. Actually, there are some very high potential customers who are very interested in Primo MR. They're interested, but actually that one was just English version only. So, but finally, like from last travel, I came back and then talked to Brad and talked to the development team. Finally, they decided to make a Japanese version for the Primo.
Our products use latest technologies to make them robust choices between our clients.
Recently, we started some really exciting fronts in the product development. Primo Mobile, a new addition to our Primo family that I mentioned earlier, is completely rewritten from scratch using the latest HTML5. And on the backend side, we also advanced from the traditional transaction-based relational database technology like Oracle into some unstructured NoSQL big data database technology.
November Research Group has specific QA process in place that we use to ensure the quality.
QA is very important for November Research Group. We're responsible for making sure that our software products meet all of the requirements defined for each project, which will eventually make our customers satisfied. We typically do a planning phase where we define the requirements for each project. We then define the test strategy by writing a test plan. The quality assurance team will use the requirements to write a set of test scripts for each project. After the testing is complete, after a series of testing, we do dry runs, we do formal execution. Issues are observed and logged in our issue tracking system, and then those issues are followed through until closure. And then when the project completes, the QA manager will write the test summary report.
The development and QA department work hand in hand. They must work together to produce a quality product.
We follow agile process and we divide the task in the sprints, and that is primarily of 2 weeks. And we divide those tasks in smaller tasks so that we can provide it with a good quality. And since it's a smaller task, the QA also has a good amount of time to test those tasks.
Our products use various technologies. and we choose the technologies which are best at the time.
Product quality is always the number one consideration, so the technology we pick has to be mature and proven and may not necessarily be the cutting edge. Technology is constantly evolving, so it's always a big challenge for the development team to keep up with the advancement of technology.
It is not always easy to adopt a new technology, and it comes with a cost when you already have a product which is running well.
Adobe Flex is showing its age, and we know that Primo needs a modern UI. So when we start building Primo Mobile, it allows us the opportunity to go back to the drawing board and we think about the architecture and choose the technology that best suited for the product, and we pick HTML5. As the team build up the skills and experience to develop in HTML5, we can expand the feature set and the footprint of Primo Mobile, which will eventually replace the Primo Desktop.
We are flexible in trying new technologies before any other bigger company could try.
Even our ability to go after the mobile market, when we did that, we looked at it not from the perspective of how do we get something running on an iPhone. The approach we did is we sat back and said, what is the core technology that we really wanted to adopt? And by virtue of our size and our flexibility, we adopted a brand new technology platform based on HTML5. So these are, exciting, maybe even a little bit dangerous themes that we can pursue, but we can do that based on our flexibility and our size.
So that's our product side. Let's see how we do our business in terms of sales and services. There are many ways to find customers, but in November Research Group, it's opposite. Customers find us. It is because of the golden relationship with customers.
In real estate, there's a saying, location, location, location. And in our business, it's relationships, relationships, relationships. So, it's very important to build relationships, and most of our work that we get is from past work that we've done with people. Another way that we identify clients is going through trade shows, seminars, getting our name out. And then the last way that we find prospective clients is when there's a competitive RFP, a request for proposal. It's based on the relationships that the team has with other folks over the past 15, 20 years.
It is our quality of work that creates the trust. But creating the trust is always challenging.
And the way we do that oftentimes is with past references. So we work with a lot of clients. We have a high degree of referenceable clients. Over 98% of our clients are referenceable. Every project has a plan, and every plan is less than perfect. So when we have issues, the question is, how do we work around those issues? And sometimes we have to work with the client to make sure it's something that they can live with. We work with the team, we work weekends, we do whatever we need to do.
During our projects, we provide services for all phases, which includes project management, configuration, data migration, testing, training, just to name a few. We also provide support services for our clients for after we go live, as well as for clients that just need general support services.
Some projects are short in terms of time and budget, while others are big to put many resources in a team. Managing the resources is a difficult task. We need to know whom to put in the team and when.
We have several tools that help us track our resource management, and they help us track them out to about a 6-month period. It's very important for us to track our resources out for that extended period of time so that we know what people are going to be working on. Once a sales pursuit team feels that there's a 50% chance or greater that we're going to win a project, they'll notify the resourcing team, and the resource manager will start allocating resources for that project.
Sometimes it happens that a resource is not allocated to any project. We use that time for internal trainings and other activities, which help the resource for future projects. For enhancing the team strength, we have various kinds of trainings and sessions organized within the office premises.
We have proper training plan for domain and non-domain people. We have expert team which keeps a close watch on the execution of the training plan.
We have a training program for both development and the consulting services team members, in which all the senior team members participate. They play a big role, and not only they are responsible for training programs or delivering certain modules of the training programs, In a way, they are accountable for that as well.
After knowing our own organization, it's important to know our clients. We have so many happy customers.
What's interesting about our customer base is it really spans all types of organizations. So we have a regulator, the US FDA. We have large global pharmaceutical companies like Sanofi. We have small little biotech companies using our software. We also have contract research organizations that use web reports as well. Our top customer has got to be the US FDA. We're very, very proud of the fact that the United States government has selected Primo. It's also a little bit terrifying because it means that the safety of people around the world really is in the hands of our software.
Wow, isn't it great? This shows how timely and quality work that we have done for these customers. Let's move on and check out how we are looking forward in terms of our vision.
The vision of the company is to continue providing services to our Argus, Airs, and Primo clients, and to deliver continually expanding suite of software products, primarily under the Primo product platform.
It's been a constant change in the regulatory environment, which creates motion, whether it's voluntary or not.
There are many customers talking about now is like E2B R3 planning, and they're looking for the partner for the upgrade the database and then implementing Argus safety.
We have set our vision for each department so that we don't have to worry about our future.
We've invested tremendously in our existing product line, and we feel very confident that the products that we have will start to sell.
We continue to grow in not only in our safety and our pharmacovigilance areas, but in areas such as TrackWise, which is for product complaints.
With Shining Future, you're going to get a lot of work. Actually, when I asked Raul about it, I found him very confident about it.
The future's so bright that we need to start wearing shades.
We also have Shining Vision for Noida Center of Excellence, as major services team and development team resides in Noida.
Vision is growth. Unless each of the vertical, unless I continue to grow the number of people, unless I continue to train the people from a level 2 to level 10, unless I continue to add and excel in that vertical. I take pride in saying that I can, or my team can do installations even in sleep.
It's not like we just work and don't care about our personal lives. In November Research Group, we have work-life balance practices.
Most of our teammates spend around 50% of their time in the office. So for us, our office is our second home. We work like a close-knit family and we take care of our family. We have an employee club in the name of ACNC, which organizes monthly fun-filled activities and birthday celebrations. We go outside for lunch and dinner.
November Research Group offers flexi timing and working from home benefit to their employees. If somebody has to work late at night and have to take early morning calls with the clients or internal meetings, he or she has the facility to come late to office, or by 11 he or she can come to office. And similarly in the evening, if they have to attend calls from home, they can leave by 4 p.m. And secondly, we give work from home facility to employees, where if it is unavoidable, under unavoidable circumstances, they can work from home.
Besides these helpful practices like work from home and so, we also have employee benefit programs and policies.
Apart from the regular remuneration, November Research Group offers the Provident Fund, which is a tax-saving component, and Mediclaim insurance, which is another benefit. Then leave benefits, where you get to enjoy your holidays with your near and dear ones, and also the benefits in terms of saving tax, where you get meal coupons and some reimbursements in terms of petrol reimbursements and medical reimbursements, etc. We do have a per diem policy where employees, when they go for on-site visits, we give them per diems as per the policy.
But wait, this is not all. If we work hard, we even party harder.
It's a family, it's a bunch of kids, and the kids can be 20 to 35 to 40 years. Lots of energy, lots of fun. We party, we work hard, we party hard. Every month the team goes out and company wants to take care of them. They go out, they have food, they have good drinks, they go to good places. We arrange for some external trainings, for example, trainings from Del Carnegie, one of the most reputed institute of the world. We do company outings on and off. And towards the end of every year, we have the annual company meeting. And we do have a tradition of doing it differently. We don't go to big hotels, but instead we go to a tent right in the Himalayas, spend a couple of days knowing each other, working with each other, doing hurdles, puzzles, singing songs, doing a lot of fun stuff, eating food, which is more important for me. So we do a lot of fun. We do a lot of fun activities, and I want to stress on this point. The fun is not only getting things; the fun is giving things as well. This is these are the values in which my family is based out of. My November Research, my Noida Center of Excellence family is based out of. Pure love, pure fun, brotherhood.
So that covers the November Research Group products and services in brief. You can reach out to anybody in the organization for further information. Also, I want you to know that you are a very important member of our family, and we want you to grow personally and professionally.
I want to warmly welcome you to November Research Group.
Welcome to November Research Group. We're glad you're on board.
Welcome on board.
Welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you here.
I'd like to welcome all of my team members.
I welcome all of you on board.
Welcome and good luck.
Welcome you to November Research Group.
Welcome, and I really look forward to working with you.
Best of luck. Looking forward to work with you.
Welcome and best of luck, new joiners.